No, I let the face fuzz grow out. Anyway, so, uh, check this out. I've been seeing all these videos about guerrilla warfare for patriots and stuff. Um, and what I'm gonna say is gonna kind of shock some people. You're not gonna like it, but oh well. So check this out. A large part of guerrilla warfare is popular support. People oftentimes forget this. Guerrilla warfare is more propaganda than paramilitary action. And so, because of that, most guerrillas actually need assistance from a regular military force. And otherwise, they're relying upon popular support. Now, the problem that we have, as far as anyone in the Patriot community goes, is that for the most part, we've kind of already lost that, given the fact that most of the younger people have been brainwashed through public schooling and these universities and stuff, teaching that socialism is such a grand, beautiful thing. And here's the thing. There's people, speakers, you can look up online, that mention how Marxism has killed more people in the last 100 years than any other ideology. So, unless you understand the idea of gaining popular support, developing a local community to assist you, you're not going to be effective at doing anything in guerrilla warfare. Everyone thinks of guerrilla warfare as hit-and-run tactics and ambushes, and that's kind of true. But there's another aspect to it that is more or less popular support. In fact, I was recently reading an article about Michael Collins, yes, I am related, who started the IRA. And 2/3 of the IRA were dedicated to gathering intelligence and developing popular support and developing a civilian intelligence network that supported the guerrillas, as well as the guerrillas running their own intelligence operations and stuff. And he is considered the father of modern guerrilla warfare. So you have to look at this within context. And I'm afraid a lot of people really don't understand that effective context. Also, you got to consider that a lot of times, a lot of the information we have on guerrilla warfare is old. It is going back to the 50s and 60s and 70s and the 40s before that. And a lot of that involved people dealing with trench warfare fighting systems, where the militaries of the day, the standard operating procedure for most militaries of the day, was to get as close as you could to the enemy and then go prone and then dig a trench. And then from this trench warfare, you had no man's land in between, where if you popped your head over the side of the trench, you might get it blown off or shot. And so that style of warfare was less effective against quick, hasty maneuver warfare. This is why the modern military teaches battle drills, because those battle drills are tactics that are based on maneuver warfare. America had done this in World War II, and we seem like commandos to our regular infantry guys, seem like commandos. Even my own infantry training back in 2001, we had training in trench warfare, but for the most part, we also had a lot of maneuver warfare type of training. So, and when I was in my air assault unit, first 503rd Air Assault, this is before it got sent to Italy and turned into an airborne unit. The focus for us was on maneuver warfare. So it changed up a little bit once I got out of basic and got more into a unit, and that unit's focus was more on maneuver warfare tactics than it was on digging in. I mean, we still dug in, we still trained to dig in, but our concept of digging in was we dug in to establish a field base, and then from that field base, we went on patrols, and our patrols were focused on finding the enemy, engaging the enemy in maneuver warfare, and if you couldn't, you were calling in fire support and stuff like that, which a guerrilla's not going to have. All right, so I just want to put this out there because I keep hearing all these people talk about guerrilla warfare like it's going to be what's going to be the most effective thing for us. And the biggest, most effective part of guerrilla warfare is the intelligence gathering apparatus and the popular support element. And it's going to be kind of hard to get popular support when we live in an age of see something, say something, and people calling in reporting stuff willy-nilly because they live in perpetual fear. And this is brought about by the media and the government. And in this perpetual environment of snitching, the younger generation is so hard set on they want socialism because they think socialism is such a grand thing because of what they're being taught in school that they're not going to be of any use, and they might very well compromise the very people who would support us.